Hello everybody, welcome back to another Expeditions Guide. Today we're taking a look at Soil Studies. This is a contract in the East Beskids region. This contract is unlocked after completing Beaver Town, and you do need to have 2 portable rigs on your truck inventory to do this contract. So we're going to be using the Decin S-3T for this contract, and let me talk about a little bit about what we're going to be doing. So we're going to be starting from the field operations base here and making our way to the north and then to the west through the forest to install the first portable rig, after which we're going to get turned around, continue down over to the river, go across the river, and then head south. We're going to go through all this rocky terrain. This is going to get kind of sketchy here, but I'll guide you through it pretty easily. And then we're going to have to clear an avalanche right here, and then deliver the second portable rig. That's all we have to do. So sit back, enjoy, I'll show you how it's done. And I do have with me a set of anchors and jack screws for emergency purposes. We shouldn't need them, but they're always good to have. So starting out, we're going to go ahead and just leave the outpost here. And we're just going to follow the path out of the outpost. And we're just going to go right around all the snow here. And right on through the trees and over the rocks. And what we're going to do is head right up past these trees here. Kind of follow this little divot in the rocks here. And that is just going to avoid this nasty rocky spot down below there. It's a little tricky to navigate. So we're going to go right down here and right through the gap in the rocks here to head on down. We're going to head left and go across the mud. And this is going to be our first tricky spot on the route here. So we're going to go right over these rocks. And we're going to head right on through the snow. And I'm going to use low gear plus. And we're just going to crawl right on through the snow here. Just nice and steady. And we're going to go right up through this gap in the rocks here. Through another little gap here, and then we got some more snow to crawl through here. And I'm going to head to the left here, because if you try to go right across right by that tree there, the snow is a lot deeper, and it slows you down a bunch, and you kind of get stuck in there. So I just head to the left there, and we're going to head up here. There's going to be a clearing in the trees here. We're just going to follow this path down. Right on through here, go around the rock. And we're going to head right on down here and install the first portable rig. So with that out of the way, let's talk about where we're at. So we are right up here. So we're going to head back through the forest clearing and make our way to the river. Once we get up through the river, we're going to head up through the hills and make our way to the second installation location. But to do that, first we have to get turned around, so we're going to pull forward a little bit and go ahead and get backed up. And make our way back up through the trees. And watch out for that tree. It looks like you can knock it down. You cannot knock that tree down. So just be careful of that little tree there. We're going to keep heading this way. We're going to just stay out of the snow as much as we can here. Unfortunately, we can't avoid it completely, so we're going to head over just on the left side here. And go around these trees. We're just looking for our path down, which is right over here. Now this is a tricky spot here because there's a big boulder right on the right side. So we're just going to go nice and slow, roll ourselves over the boulder, And from here we're going to hug the shoreline over to the river crossing. And from here we're going to go ahead and just follow the grass over to this first tree island. And then we're just going to go straight across here. And from here, we're going to go right across this branch. This branch is a good marker. And we're just going to go right across over to the third island here. And then from here, we just need to cross over to the other side. And then we're going to head up the hills. Go right up through the gap in the rocks here, and then we're going to head up to the left to avoid these other rocks here. And we're just going to stay on the left side of these rocks. And we're going to head across the snow here. Whoa, it's a nasty bounce. That's alright though. Keep on going. Just going to navigate through these trees here. There's a bunch of rocks and bumps here. Nothing too dangerous at this point. But that is about to change. Alright, so right over here, this is the tricky spot. We're going to stay on the left side. We just want to hug this left side to avoid that ledge drop off best we can. Kind of just get your tires down there. Roll around it. And we're just going to stay on the left side of this whirlpool. Climb right up here. And go around this tree. And go right across here. And from here we're going to go right around the trees. And head on down through the rocks here. And up ahead is that avalanche I talked about at the beginning of the video. We're going to head right over here, and it'll be 75 spare parts. Go ahead and clear that avalanche out of our way. And you can see our installation location just up ahead here. So we're going to drive right on over that and go ahead and install the second portable rig. And with that rig installed, that is going to complete soil studies. So hope you guys enjoyed this guide. Let me know what you think, and until next time, I'll see you in the wilds. Bye-bye.